Hello. Hello. Long time no see, eh? Long time no see indeed. I don't know. Didn't really feel like playing Blitz. Didn't really feel like streaming anything else. So there we are. Back at it again. Hi cheese. Hi chipsick. Chip chips. Chip chips. Not chipsick, chip chips. This time though, a different game. Tanks Blitz instead of War of Tanks Blitz. Quite simple, honestly. Since I'm still banned, and this will probably be my tank game of choice if Reforged doesn't run as well as normal Blitz, I'm just gonna play this instead. This game, although it has its flaws, and they're quite apparent, it still runs semi-well. I'm not gonna say perfectly, because our current Blitz runs better than this. But it will run better than Reforged, so I'm kind of future-proofing my account here a little bit, trying out new stuff, trying out the new line. There is a double barrel line, a Russian heavy double barrel line. It's nothing amazing, but I think double barrels could be nice. I had something new that I haven't played yet on our server. So that is that. Hi Mighty. And yeah, it's been constantly raining ever since I think like 6 o'clock in the morning. So you might hear like a subtle rain in the background. But I think that will only add to the atmosphere. Also, holy smokes, I'm waiting for how many? 2 minutes already. Let me include both things. Like both supremacy and encounter. Do you need VPN for Tank Splits? Nope. You just need to download the game. Basically, if you're playing on PC, it is very easy for you to get the Leicester game portal. And from the Leicester game portal, you can download the game. If you are playing on touch, which I highly recommend, because Leicester still values Blitz as a mobile game first, then you need your account to be in Russia or Belarus, for that matter, which means you'll have to somehow set your location to Russia or Belarus. I think there are multiple ways of doing it. I kind of skipped all of this because I had a friend who lived in Russia who created an Apple ID for me. So I just got a Russian Apple ID, which allows me to basically download this. Whoops. Yeah, this isn't the crossing, is it? I think I might be dead. Okay. That's what we waited 2 minutes for. That is somewhat unfortunate. I kind of forgot how to play this map since you don't play it if you don't play low tiers, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna play something else in the meantime. I can show you some of the broken stuff. This is my favorite tank right now. T100LT. Like the really old one. That one that we used to have. With reliquary gun, cancer armor, a lot of DPM. Fun. Hi Mighty. Mighty. Fuck me. Hi Fuse. And yeah, this is This is PBR Himmelsdorf, if anyone's wondering. This is how Himmelsdorf looks. Even with all the government money, they still couldn't make top accessible. So it's basically still the same map. But yeah, if people will be interested and Reforged is gonna be that much unplayable, I can make a guide on YouTube on how to download Leicester. Ooh, cheeky. But yeah, I got no idea how to like properly play the map, so I guess I'm just here for now sniping. What you will also be able to... Oh shit. Nice, I missed. What you will also be able to notice is that the game has different animations and different things, effects. Yeah, you've seen it right here. Like the explosions are far bigger. Even hitting a tank has a new little effect to it. It's quite impressive, honestly. Oh yeah, I don't want to fight that, honestly. Where's my TD? He's coming. He's shooting the wrong guy. Whoops, I misclicked my fire button. I still don't have the controls quite yet as I used to have them on EU. But I'm gonna get the hang of it. No, Leicester has far better tournament scene and is far more organized. They actually have like a yearly tournament format, as in they announce seasons that they're gonna have within 1 year, which all culminates in one big offline tournament that's either held in... It was Minsk and then it was Moscow. So you know beforehand when is what. And I think, I don't want to be lying here, but I think that the top two teams from each season get like automatically progressed to top 4 stage or top 8 stage. I don't know what it's called to the next season. So basically, to put an example, let's say that I create a team and my team gets top 2 in one season. Okay, I'm automatically qualified for their version of professional tournaments in the next season, so I don't have to play qualifiers, which is really cool. So yeah. Raining intensifies. So yeah, you have multiple seasons throughout the year. I don't know how it works exactly, but there's a big offline event at the end. But having an offline when your player base is from one country is not that difficult. If there was a tank game in Czech Republic, we would also probably have an offline if we had their money. Right? Like, it's far easier to move people within one country, to organize stuff within one country, not having to fly people out. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the main reason why, for example, China and Russia have their offlines. Link to the tracker. Honestly, I'm not really that bothered anymore, but thank you. I might put it in the future. Might actually be time to switch to Leicester. I mean, Mighty, you can have a look what you see. I don't want to glaze the game too much because I'm not the biggest fan of it either. As I said, the game has a lot of flaws. balancing being one of the many flaws. Everything on Leicester is basically broken, so nothing is broken. Everything is extremely annoying to play against. And that is that, basically. I think until a couple of months ago, they used to have a TVP with 4 shots with 1 second interclip. They also have a Foch with a clip gun with 5.6 stealth or whatever it has. With 2 seconds interclip. So there's plenty of damage on this server. Everything dies really quickly. But that's what the Russian people like, and that's what the Russian people want. You play tournaments on this server? Nope. I do not speak Russian, so I can't participate. It's just like on the EU server, there's a language barrier. Oh god. And tanks are losing weak spots, which is meh. The Leicester way of doing stuff. So for example, that IS-2-II there has no cupola. It legitimately doesn't have a weak spot. The whole AT line doesn't have a weak spot. So yeah, that is that. I don't want to push further. I think I'm gonna run away. Okay. Because I can't pen that guy, so I'm just gonna run away to my meds. Or try to do something there. Hi, Mizu. Yeah, no, everything does more damage, and everything is extremely annoying to fight. There are tanks that you cannot pen. Like, you physically cannot pen them because they have 0 weak spots. So yeah, that is that. If I'm gonna keep getting matched up against tier 6s, I'm gonna cry. Because as far as I remember, my tank is like dog shit at fighting tier 6s, and there's a TD there still. Nice. Yeah, I have that tank. I have the KV. It's still a very weak tank. I think it needs buffs. So if you don't really mind fighting really annoying tanks, and if you don't really mind everything being broken, I guess this could be your like game of choice after Blitz goes to Reforged. Rain intensifies. So hopefully this run is going to be very short, because look what I have still from my Leicester days. Look how many times 4 and times 3 boosters I have. So tank split's better than the Reforged? I mean, I said this multiple times. I don't have a problem with Reforged as an update. I have a problem with them releasing a unfinished product. They're trying to sell me a bike without wheels. How the fuck am I supposed to ride it if there are no wheels? This game has wheels, but no handlebars, so I can't steer. But at least it runs. We'll see. I had a long thought while I was not streaming. What I'm gonna do after the Reforged update comes, after I get unbanned and everything else comes. I'll still keep streaming. I very much do enjoy streaming. I enjoy talking to you, every single one of you. But I might just play Leicester. Hey, it rains on this map as well. Even though the map looks extremely ugly, it's raining like outside. So they sold you a unicycle, yeah. Wargaming is trying to sell me a bike, but they sold it to me without wheels, so I can't ride it. And Leicester said that they're gonna sell me a bike, and they sold me a unicycle. Oh god. I don't know the unicycle analogy, but I think the one with the bicycle without wheels is quite clever. I like it. Получай. I don't know. I've just been kind of disconnected from Blitz recently as well. I have been playing a lot of Wild Rift, like Sarah. I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Yotei on my PlayStation, and I've been playing Mario Galaxy, believe it or not, on my Switch. Had a lot of great time. If anyone has a PlayStation and they haven't yet played Ghost of Yotei, you should. It's really nice. Not the greatest game out there, but if you like Tsushima, you're gonna like Yotei. I mean, I don't care about the ban that much, to be fair. I wouldn't really be playing the game anyways. It wasn't the ban, really, that killed my enthusiasm about the game. It was the way that the employees talk about the game, and it was the way that we as a community are getting treated, if that makes sense. I'll be back. Should better my turret, isn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know what I remember, chat? ARL2. I remember when ARL2 used to be weekly armored. Back when the game released. Like back when Blitz released. No damage, I did not. I did not get unbanned. Not yet, at least. I forgot to activate my boosters again. I don't know how to do it in Garage. Shibal. But yeah, one thing that I sort of like is that they made medium tanks relevant in this game. Medium tanks are very much relevant, unlike in normal Blitz. Is this Reforged? No. This is Tanks Blitz. This is a whole different game. I also think it's through storage. I just have to find a way to do it. What is this? You can get the tier 9 light tank from missions. Ooh. We might need to revive the clan. That looks interesting. Ooh, I forgot. I forgot that I still have to buy crew. Or do I? Maybe they removed it as well. That would be cool. So yeah, we need a couple more. Hi, Ben. Yes, it is the Russian. Bibek, it is the Russian version. You do. Oh, I don't have to pay for crew anymore. That's good. They still have that, or they still had that. They get some really cool quality of life changes. Like you're gonna be able to view armor models. Next update, you're gonna be able to see session stats. I'm saying you do. Was? I might be a bit lost. I don't think it was changed yet. Ooh, okay. Oid. Can I download that from Play Store? No, Bibek. You need to set your location to Russia or Belarus. Like you do have to buy crews. Oh. I haven't played this tank yet though. So that's interesting. As I said, if they're gonna be people interested in playing this game after Reforged drops because they don't like how Reforged looks and maybe Reforged doesn't run well on their devices, I can make a YouTube video showing how to download the game. Getting kind of mogged. Am I dead? I am dead. Where are the good old days when KV2 used to be something? Oh, KV2, KV1. Now KV1 feels like shit. You know what's the funny part? You remember the part where Wargaming is mentioning that they dropped support for all the devices? I started so a year ago? Oh, okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be quite frank. Hi Matthew, how's it going? Good. Yeah, this is the TVP50M. The TVP50M, my favorite. TVP with a better armor profile than a fucking Kron. Or an E5. My favorite. Am I gonna get YOLO pushed? Don't tell me I fucking will. So yeah, I did a pretty balanced thing to that guy. Now I'm gonna do the balanced thing again. I need you to kill him. Nice. Let's balance somebody else. Another guy was balanced. Unlucky. Yeah, but it makes medium tanks relevant, which is cool. Unlike in our game where medium tanks are a fucking useless hunk of shit. Okay. Cool. Haven't played Blitz in like a week. Me too, but I'll be playing less on and off. Just to see how this will how this will play out. Oh, I'm trolling. He made really damn sure that I couldn't shoot him. Just Yuni. Oh god. Might be able to show you some of the hold down abilities right here. Cool. Yeah. This tank is really interesting. I think if we had this on EU, this would absolutely fucking mug the Kron. Or the 116. Or even the concept. Because I have the same penetration as a Kron. Funny thing. I'm thinking about skipping this outright because this tank sucks. Skip. Oh, I do have to buy crew now. Okay, understood. Oh. I'm gonna pimp it out just so my tank actually moves semi-well, because we're gonna be stuck at the ice for a bit. But if I remember correctly, because I did an ice grind way back when, the KV-1S is actually still strong, because it has 7 degrees of gun depression and the big gun. Which, lo and behold, doing so much damage at tier 6 is actually good. Ok. Here we go. Tell us a double barrel. Did I have it on list? Yes, that's what we're grinding right now. The double barrels start from tier 8, so we have to get the tier 8 first. But then the tier 8s have double barrels, and yeah, IS-2-II is a double barrel. KV-1S, my beloved. Can't wait to hit somebody for 400. Yes, it is. But the double barrels are not that amazing. They're actually quite underpowered. Almost half of his HP. one shot. I mean, Matthew, if you would see how they implemented it, it's actually horrible. Because sometimes it might look like you might be able to shoot a target, but because the second gun isn't modeled to the to your aiming. Basically, if I would see the KV-1 like this, I could be able to shoot him with the left gun, but the right gun can't. It doesn't switch like it is on PC. When you shoot a gun, then your like POV from the gun switches to the other, like a bit more to the right maybe. That isn't a thing in Leicester. You just kind of have to guess and trying to counteract you shooting into objects. If that makes sense, what I just said. Hopefully it does. 1k DPM gang. I mean 1k times 2 is 2k, so... Amazing DPM, one might say. Oh, I love this tank so much. Has anyone here played the World of Tanks PC during the early days? Like 2014-15 plus minus. Does anyone remember Prime KV-1S on PC? Mwah. That was amazing. I remember me and my buddies from school used to run triple platoon of KV-1Ss back in the day. Yeah, I also used to play from 2013. Triple KV-1S. Absolute perfection. Yeah, not KV-85. They changed that, but KV-1S. It used to be KV-1S. The KV-1S is, the KV-85 is heavily nerfed. The KV-1S used to be like prime time Russian painter, or Austrian painter, sorry. Ooh, the original KV. The KV with KV-2 turret and like 300 damage gun. I remember, yeah. Luchs. Luchs was also like my favorite tank. Or the tier 6 light tank. The tier 6 German light tank with the derp gun. Good old days. That was like the prime of my Blitz enjoyment, or Blitz tank enjoyment in general. VK28, I think yeah. I think that. Who wants to get slapped? Oh god. Prebitие. Now boy, we better run. How did you hit that? A magician never reveals his secrets. I just do. I just aim and my shells randomly hit their target.
Продолжаем атаковать! Уничтожен!
I got stuck. I couldn't drive up. But yeah, this tank is an absolute beauty. If anyone wants to like see a club on low tiers, this is my tank of choice. Because not really that many tanks can rival you hitting them for 400 with a decent gun as well. Like, the gun isn't half that bad. Like, yes, you have 6 seconds of aiming time, but it just hits. Sometimes. And you're really mobile as well. Hey, we can... I have 100, it's much better on Leicester though. No, it isn't. This... Okay, never mind, that is then. But like, it's still really good on EU as well. I remember playing it on EU and it was really good. So even EU KV1S is really good. Let me open some of the crates. Tier 10, tier 10, tier 10, tier 10. I need gold. Okay, fair enough. I need at least 1k gold, so I can then buy my crew on the tier 10. Containers avatarom. And yeah, if you would play on Leicester, you can join my clan. Same as on EU. By the way, borci, líbí se vám popise klanu? Ten jsem přidal dneska. Anyhow, I think the KV1S is like a hidden gem in the whole line. KV1S, and on EU I think IS-3 as well. IS-3 got buffs, I think, to the armor, so IS-3 is actually quite nice. Man, IS-3 used to be the shit back in the day in World of Tanks. I remember I spent so much time grinding through stock IS until I got to IS-3, and I was the happiest man alive. Yeah, I think we could refrain from the Reforged talks. I think we have said enough. It honestly feels like wasting oxygen at this point. I'm way over it. I'm way over it. That's one good thing about them splitting up like this. At least this game stayed in its current state, and it's getting developed and somewhat functions. I almost one-shotted him. Nice. Yeah, no, the DPM is way too good. The DPM is way too good on Leicester. I think Sarah is right. Sarah has to be right because I think he checked the stats, but the DPM is way too good. I don't remember the DPM being this good on EU. But still, the tank, even on EU, is amazing. Готов. And yeah, this game is still gonna have same control mode. This game is still gonna have tournaments. So yeah, I think as Reforged update comes, and especially I think the competitive tournament players, the ones that play on touch, are gonna look to switch to this. And maybe make EU teams. That could be my comeback as well. Fingers crossed. Honestly, when we're talking about the engine, riddle me this. If they have their own engine on World of Tanks PC, and they're trying to push this game to PC, why don't they just use their own PC engine? That is one thing that I was also semi-thinking about. Why don't they use their PC engine? If we're like choosing a PC skewed engine, I mean, Unreal Engine was also never really optimized for mobile platforms, so it doesn't matter. At least it's in-house, and maybe they can work on it in-house to make it work on mobile. Okay. True, Unreal Engine isn't optimized for anything. Unreal Engine is just garbage. Unreal Engine is just the slop engine of PC games. What does Ghost of Yotei run on? It doesn't say what engine it runs on. Does Sucker Punch have their own proprietary engine? Can somebody look it up? Not Cyberpunk. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is the studio who did Ghost of Yotei and Ghost of Tsushima. I'm wondering what the Ghost of Yotei engine is. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. The KV-1S M3 just did 500 damage to me. I don't think I'm the biggest dog in this game. That guy seems to have the better tank. Uses their own internal engine. Okay, understood. I don't know. I think having in-house things is nice. But if you can't afford to do it, then I guess it's understandable.
Крепкая броня.
Almost had him. 1 sec, I need to go get my charger because my headphones are out of battery. Okay, give me a second. I was muted. I think we already talked about this the other day, but one game engine that really stood out to me when I played the game is the Decima engine. The one that Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, and Death Stranding 1 and 2 use. Decima engine is hands down the best engine that is on the market right now. The games in Decima are holding steady at 60 FPS. I've never experienced the game dropping. I can't like speak for PC performance, but on PlayStation, the base PlayStation, all of the 4 Decima games just run seamlessly, have probably the best graphics on the market. And I don't know how that's possible, but they've just made it possible. And I find that really, really amazing, actually. And that's why I love Death Stranding 1 and 2 so much. Because the game is just amazing. You could stream console what? No, I don't really want to. I'm not really interested in console what of things. I like Blades. I liked PC. I never really liked console World of Tanks. So yeah, if anyone has a PlayStation and is looking to play a game on it, try something with Decima engine. Thank me later. If you really want good visuals and performance. One thing that I didn't like about Yote is that even though the game runs on 60 FPS, all the cutscenes are in 30 FPS. So that kind of puts me off. Even like gameplay wise, the game is great. I like the game gameplay wise. I think it's really nice. It's just the fact that the cutscenes are in 30, sorry. Which can be a bit off-putting. And the game is laggy here and there, but the gameplay makes up for it. Cool. Готов. I was also thinking about streaming something that isn't World of Tanks, but that would mean that I have to start a whole different channel because I can't stream anything. No, it isn't clickbait. It legit says ST2 line grind. And that's what we're doing. Get out of here with clickbait shit. I'm not clickbaiting. Look, there is ST2 that I'm grinding right now. I started at KV1. We got to KV1S. I'm not clickbaiting, okay? The double barrels start at tier 8. Is this reforged? No, thank god. It isn't. This is Leicester. You low-key wish this was reforged though. This was reforged. I'm stupid. Ooh, 1,800 zoloto. Nice. Hi, Luke. Yeah, no, this isn't clickbait. I am grinding towards the line. It's just gonna take some time. Honestly, just because you said so, I'm gonna make it even more clear, or I'm just gonna do this. This is Tanks Blitz made by Leicester, not a reforged update. The double barrel tanks start from tier 8. We're grinding the entire line from scratch. Okay. Now there will be no confusion. Got it covered. Yeah. I can afford to buy crews now. For at least one tank. Okay, Fuse, get out of here. Can you get less on iPad? Yes, you can. We might need to do the video already about how to download the game. Is this tank? Oh, I will not speak. I will not get rage baited. Not that easily, at least. Oh look, reforged destruction physics. Holy reforged. I don't think you want the smoke, Matilda. Oh yeah, it hit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I can't get a. Well, basically, I don't see the hill. So the like the Himmelsdorf isn't good for me, at least. This is a bad shot, I should move up. If I can't access the hill, and the Himmelsdorf is reworked, I consider that a failure. Привет, Морабеко.
Пробили. Продолжаем атаковать.
We are on the prowl. The flank is real. I could have just aimed it in. I did have the time to aim it in. I just didn't. Готов. Next.
Уничтожили.
Not gonna have time to kill him. Ooh, there's one more though. There's the Matilda that I had from the beginning. Any news on your account? Account still locked till the 6th of next month. Let's start that.
Гусеницу сбили. Чиним. Пробитие. Это мы еще легко отделались. Едем.
Nice. So we are at IS already. Oh no, we're not. I have to get this gun first. IS purchased. Natank. How do I have these guns already? Did I research? Oh, I know. Oh, I don't know. Do they share the same gun? I don't think they do. What the fuck did I do to get this gun? How do I have the gun already researched? No, KV1 doesn't share the gun. This is a T-rate gun. 122 D25. No, they don't share the gun. They share the initial gun, but not the top gun. Do you know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have this, but I do have it. Somehow. Is it maybe on a premium tank? On like a T-rate premium? No, I don't have that many. Medium line? I don't have the medium line. I don't have the T44, yet I have it. And this isn't the same gun. No, the T44 doesn't even have it anymore. We're not asking questions. We're just reaping the reward. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I don't know how I got it. Maybe they have changed something. Yeah, it is gone. I'm not complaining though. That was probably like, what, 30k XP that I would have to grind for it? Not complaining. Ooh, by the way, chat, I want to show you something. I low-key fell in love. I got bored at work, and I was scrolling through mobile.de, which is a German auto market, like for cars. And I stumbled upon this. I'm gonna show you after the battle.
По местам. Начинаем.
Will we meet those beasts in Reforged Update? No. Reforged Update is no content. Sorry. Only slop. Only 30 FPS gaming. It's gonna back up into my shell.
Есть пробитие.
Есть пробитие.
Получай.
Получай. We're gonna get tier 11 in Reforged, but that's gonna take some time. And even if so,
Пробили.
I don't think the game's gonna be quite playable for me to enjoy them.
Этот готов.
Yeah, the Russian heavy line feels definitely better than it does on Blades. I wonder why. I wonder why the Russian things are better.
Да, пробили.
Ah. The Russian propaganda balance is real.
Да, пробили.
Like, my tank feels like it has the best gun handling for any 120.
Пробили. Отличный выстрел.
Kite back, kite back.
Перезаряжаем.
Still doesn't
Попробуем
hit.
еще раз.
It is very much chaotic, the balancing of the game. Like, the game balance is actually terrible.
Уничтожен.
But it's fine, like, if everything's broken, nothing is broken. That's the approach that they're taking. I have a stock engine on this tank, and it feels like I'm playing the top engine as well. Interesting. Like, this is not the IS mobility that I remember.
Слишком крепкая
Still can't
броня.
hit him. Neither can he. I think you have top engine. I don't think I do. I think it's stock.
Противник уничтожен.
I think it's stock. Ooh, nice avatar. I like it. I'm gonna use it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Letí Huravlik. Letí Huravlik. Whatever that means. No, I don't have the top engine. And I'm not gonna get it either. V254IS. V254IS. No, it's not the same engine. Okay, I can skip it. Hi, NetForce. I think it's because this is a Russian tank, and Russian tanks do have to be strong for the sake of patriotism, I guess. I think that is it, really. Nothing else to it. But I'm not complaining. Makes my life a whole lot easier. Can you hear the rain, by the way, in the background?
Вперед!
Вперед.
Наводчика попало!
Oh, I forgot that I don't have gun depression. My bad. How did you connect to Leicester server? I downloaded the game and I pressed play. Nothing more to it.
Да, пробили!
Honestly, it feels like I might need to do a video on how to get the launcher or how to get the game.
Отличный выстрел! Гусеницу
Ауа.
повредили. Без резких движений.
Whoopsie.
Получай! Танк уничтожен.
You don't have to use VPN? Nope. Nope, you don't. It isn't blocked by region? Nope, it isn't. You just need to get the game. Once you get the game, you're free to play. But I'm gonna go and have a look with friends of mine about how to do it. About how to do it on multiple devices. It's the easiest on PC. But I still would recommend going or not going for PC. Because Tongue Splits is a mobile game first. As it fucking should be. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what I was looking at. The mobile.de app is really buggy. Let me download it on my phone. And can you please connect back? Thank you. Ah, we're so back. Anyways, give me a second. So basically, what I was looking at recently is this. Shit, it's gonna be oversaturated as fuck, but you're gonna be able to see it somewhat. Do you see? I think it's okay. GS, Lexus GS 300. Quite a nice car. This exact model, with almost fully kitted out options, will run you 7,500 euros, and it has 185,000 kilometers under its belt. God, I only wish I had 7,500 euros to just splurge on a car. I wish I had that much money to just like randomly throw out of the window. If iOS needs to connect to an Apple store which have less the game, of course, yeah. You need to have your Apple account location set to Russia or Belarus. There is a specific way to do it, and once I know how to do it correctly, I'm gonna show you guys. The gameplay itself doesn't require a VPN. I'm not running a VPN. Neither can you download the game through a VPN, because that doesn't really work with the store. But yeah, if I was in a need of a car and I had that kind of money to just like throw out of the window, that's a really good deal, honestly. It's 2005 model as well. The Parabili. His tank has way more HP than mine does. That's interesting. Where could the rest of that team be? That's a random heavy tank spawn. I don't know where. That's a random TD spawn out of nowhere as well.
Продолжаем атаковать.
He sees me through the bush, but I can't see him. That is quite funny. Can't even see where he penned me. I don't think I have hit marks on. But I suggest, or I guess it was the cupola. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch up to that guy. Unless he just comes around to me. That would be nice. But I don't think he will. Ugh, nice. And Windows, you can just download the Lesta game launcher. Look, I'm gonna show you. Windows is actually really easy. Lesta Games Center. Mahler, if you want it on Windows, just go to this page, and on top of it there is like a big blue window that says CKA and a Russian letter AT and small b Lesta Game Center. That's what you click on, and you get Lesta Game Center, and from there you can download Blitz. Skачать Lesta Game Center. It's actually the simplest on Windows. This it Zolota. Cool.
За работу.
Seems like I'm getting a lot of tier 7 matchmaking now. With the tier 5, I've been getting thrown into tier 6s. Tier 6s are also playing against tier 6s, and tier 7s are playing against tier 6s. Cool. Not complaining yet again.
Есть пробитие!
I take this trade. I think that was a fine trade for me. No, Netforce, they're running on the old engine, the proprietary wargaming engine,
Отличный выстрел!
because they still have the workforce from wargaming.
Стало слишком жарко. Пожар потушен. Пробили! Гусеницу сбили. Чиним.
This guy is quite greedy with the peaks.
Гусеницу повредили. Без резких движений.
So this is what our blitz could have looked like, maybe even better, if there was no invasion,
Готов.
because the people would have still been working on this game. Kind of a shame, really.
Пробитие.
Oh god.
Двигатель попали. Максималку не выжму.
They killed the IS-2 so I can go back.
Пробили.
But at least, if Reforged like incredibly flops, this game is still somewhat our old blitz, so we can be playing that instead. That's what I'm planning to do.
Этот готов.
If the game is unplayable technically, I'm just gonna be playing this and I'm gonna keep streaming it. That's the plan that I have right now. I think Leicester might have a heyday with Reforged.
Ликвидирован.
Because we could see more people coming to play Leicester. Or like Tanks Blitz. Instead of calling it Leicester after the developer. Well. I already had a look at Force. I have been playing a lot of Wild Rift, which is like the League of Legends mobile variant. We've been playing that quite a lot with Xero, and it is fun, but not perfect. I don't know, there are not that many good mobile games on the market right now, I feel like. We used to have multiplayer games like, what was it? Apex. Apex Mobile was really fun, but not that many people played it, so they shut it down. There's a lot of CSGO clones on the market. There's also still PUBG, but that's apparently also not really doing that well, so I don't know. We just need somebody else. Luke, I don't think I would play tournaments in this because I don't speak Russian. There's a language barrier between me and the teams that are playing this already. If I could speak Russian, I probably would. But since I don't, I can't. Call of Duty Mobile was never my cup of tea. So yeah, that is that basically. I enjoy like World of Tanks Blitz, World of Tanks a lot. It's just that I don't have a computer. So I can't play World of Tanks, nor can I play World of Tanks Blitz on Reforged. And all I have is an iPad and a PlayStation. And since I don't like... what is it called? I don't like the console version of World of Tanks, I'm just gonna play this. Just for fun, for streams. Furthermore, this channel was basically built on World of Tanks Blitz, so I can't start playing any other game and expect the same result. I've already made my peace with tournaments. I don't really need tournaments in my life no more. So the only last thing that I enjoy about this game is actually streaming it. Yeah, I think buying a good PC is a way to go. Maybe not currently because of all the component and RAM prices, etc, but buying a PC is definitely the way to go, I'd say. It's just that I don't really... Well, As of right now, I'm in a stage of my life where I like to invest most of my income. I don't really buy new things. Everything that I make, I invest somewhere. Because I'm getting anxious about the state of the economy, about the state of our buying power as the new generation. And I feel like it is very much important for me to save up if I want to have a family in the future. So that's where my head is at right now. The only things I spend money on is rent and food. And sometimes blitz. But that's like occasionally. Occasionally when the new tier 10 comes around, I shill out the 80 to 120 euros that they are asking. But no big purchases. And even that I kind of stopped doing. After BZT, I just said no more, I don't want anything else. Instead of that, I can just buy a like AAA game for my PlayStation. That's gonna net me a lot more fun. And since I'm also doing a lot of junior, or I did a lot of junior positions in junior work, I haven't been really paid that well, so... I also didn't have the most money to spend. I don't know, overall I'm just trying to be more responsible with my savings, with my money. Because there's gonna be a time in my life where I will want to start a family, and holy shit, starting a family in today's day and age, yeah, good luck with that. Unless you're very well set off. Which I'm not, so... Anyway, are we streaming PlayStation games? Not really interested in that. The only thing I really enjoy streaming is Blitz. I could do it, but I'm just choosing not to. That turret is... Or that turret, that cupola is giant. Ginormous, one might even say. I don't know. I would like to get married and start a family by 30, and I'm 25, so... There's not that much time left for me to save up, you know? I think we were middle class, yeah. As long as I behaved, then I had really good like school grades. I was allowed to have nice things in my life, but we were definitely middle class. And basically, after my father passed away, which was like almost 3 years ago right now, I was living on my own, like off of my own income. Because my mom couldn't support me anymore in my studies, so... I'm not trying to make it sound like I was... underprivileged, definitely not. Managed to find a good job that I was doing till like today. Just saying. Not trying to complain or anything, just like stating the facts. Oh, ankles were broken. I'm gonna show you how to download the game for you if you want to.
Гусеницу повредили. Без резких движений. Гусеницу сбили. Чиним.
Пробитие.
Бак повредили. Можем взлететь на воздух.
I need him to kill the other guy, but nah. Sherman Laws. He's not gonna kill them. Oh god. I am scared. He's gonna lose the game. Yep, he lost the game. Understood. That was painful to watch. VPN is not gonna help him. VPN is not gonna change your store. Your store is tied to your account.
Бой начинается. Все по местам.
Do you get much lag in this game? I'm getting between 50 and 70 ping. It is definitely more stable than anything but C1 or C0. So yeah, the game is fine. Like ping wise.
Пробили. Продолжаем атаковать. Ликвидирован. Отличная работа.
This guy's gonna tear me a new one, my fear.
Гусеницу
Yeah,
повредили.
nobody can
Без
shoot him.
резких движений.
Пробили.
Yeah,
Всем покинуть
that just
машину.
happened. Got outplayed by the better tank. Let's do one more in the TVP. TVP's fun. Yeah, no, Black Prince is a tank. It is a tank. In the tank video game. Holy, can it stop raining for a bit? At least for a little bit. Lo and behold, the most balanced tank in the game. Nobody anywhere. Yeah, I can't pen that. Pen 3, that's fine. I need to somehow join my teammates in their escapades. Should have aimed it in. But yeah, now we wait again 20 seconds just to do it all over again. Whilst also having armor, because why not? This is tank splits we're talking about. I'm allowed to have armor in my medium. Thanks for bumping into me constantly. I mean, this game is being played by children, so I don't think they're playing from the trenches. Horrible fortune. Took some damage, but was still fine. We are still chilling. What are those enemies? Yes. Very good enemies. Impeccable enemies. The best of the best that the Russian server has to or can afford. Oh, there you are. Hello, beautiful. Daddy's coming. Reticle activated. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6k just like that. Try this, Fuse. Try this. I'm gonna message you on Discord. Nice. Cheeky 6k. We can go back to our IS grind. Where is it? How far off are we? We're like halfway there. Understood. Try this, what I just sent you on Discord, Fuse. Let's see if it helps.
Ну, поехали.
Неплохо, неплохо.
Missed. Well, he is definitely a bot. That's for sure.
Есть пробитие. Есть!
I didn't mean to shoot HE, but it's all good.
Пробили! Есть пробитие!
Командир, попали в бак! Сейчас как?
Да, пробили!
One shot. I confirmed the tier 6 heavy.
Пробили! Продолжаем атаковать!
The
Ликвидирован!
bots were not botting. The SU couldn't fucking kill the guy that was legit one shot in front of him. Too hard. Understand.
Да, пробили!
Nice. Like a couple more games, plus minus 6 games, 6 wins like this, and we should be able to get it pretty soon. Got two dice rolls. 1. Wow, thanks. It's actually not that bad. This container is really good. The ones with the USSR flag on it are really good. Tier 10, tier 10. Avatar, understood. Anything else? 400 gold, I take it. We're back to 3k gold from like 600 or I don't know how much I had.
Ну, поехали!
I was thinking about going to the corner, but I think it's too risky, considering how aggressive these people want to be, or can be.
Нам повредили бак!
Understood, I'm still spotted. Well, fucking shot me for that much. Anyways.
Пробили!
Is he gonna tear me a new one with the DPM? I think he will.
Гусеницу сбили. Чиним. Отремонтировались. Едем.
I can't pen it with HE either. Ah. God, what I would do for a black prince right now. Okay. Okay.
И пробили.
Fuck me sideways, dude.
Так, выведен из строя.
Guess I should have went corner. What are my stats on the TVP anyways, as of right now? 3.7, not that bad. Could have been better. Definitely could be like 4K if I really tried. And there's the double barrel tank, the SD-II. Is he gonna peek? You have to peek, otherwise you're gonna die. Nice. Got the one more in, but it probably would have been better to just reload the shells. Reload and head to the city. Wanna get a piece of the VK. Goodbye. Get clipped. I didn't even check how much damage we're on. That's one thing that I miss a lot. It's the damage tracker. The damage counter on the left of my screen. The ribbons are not really that useful. Why is he going into the AT? Riddle me this. I can't squeeze through. To what? Fuse. Oh no, the damage tracker as in the real time, that the thing that we have in the game, and Blitz. you know what I mean? Like damage counter. Damage spotting, block damage, that's what we had. Well, that's what we got in one of those updates. That's what I miss. Losing simulator on the ice. Just my keys.
Покажем им. Пробитие!
Easy quick peek. Might have hit, who knows. Might have hit too, who knows again. I'm gonna try to go around and kill the Effie, who's trolling right now.
Пробили! Есть! Продолжаем атаковать!
He kills, nice.
Отличный выстрел!
This guy kills as well, very nice. We can keep going forward. Can we? Not really, actually. I'm gonna let him come.
Перезаряжаем! Попробуем еще раз!
Question mark, that was pineapple on my screen.
Да, пробили! Получай!
Oh, this is bad. Because he can kill me now. Yeah, this is bad.
Готов! Танк уничтожен.
Hopefully my teammates will be able to do something. No, this one's AFK. They have their kill at least, that's nice. I should have it. I'm gonna wait in the garage. I might actually low-key take a little short break. I need to walk a bit because my legs are feeling pretty sore. Just give me a bit, I'm gonna be right back once the IS gets back into the garage. I bought something really nice from the supermarket today. It is like 100% direct apple juice. But usually it's very, very expensive because it's basically just apple juice. But today, and sometimes it happens, they have it like half off. So I just bought it, and honestly that mixed with water is the best thing. I like it really much. Yummy. Apple juice might be my favorite juice out of all of them. There's nobody here again. Thank God, I could have been down by 800 HP already.
Отличный выстрел! Да, пробили!
Nice, sir. That guy's too fast for me to catch. But the KV2, on the other hand. Hello, Mr. KV2.
Есть пробитие!
Whoops, excuse me. He apparently just wants to die.
Уничтожен!
There you go. Dead.
Пробитие! Не пробили! Пробили!
Nice. Penned it, unlike the last time.
Получай!
Tracked as well, very nice.
Да, пробили!
Nice, 3k. That could be like 15k XP, plus minus, with all the boosters. And I even capped B, maybe even more. If we're lucky, and this is an ace, it low-key could even be 20. 15 almost. Six, nice. Give me another 6. Bit worse. Let's see what these containers give. Probably nothing that spectacular, right? No. Free XP is always good though. So, how far off are we? Ooh. One more game, and we get the double barrel tanks. What are we gonna do this time? I am honestly tempted to just go away because people like to go away on this server.
Начинаем бой!
Yeah, we're going A. Hell yeah, dude. Vamos.
Есть пробитие!
I believe you might be trolling, sir. But I think he's gonna trade with me and I might even lose this trade, Lukey. Never mind, he can't pen me.
Да, пробили!
I was right. He was in fact trolling.
Есть!
So is this
Продолжаем
guy.
атаковать! Получай!
Do I have to kill him all on my own? Oh, never mind, good. If I remember correctly by the names, that's... yeah. The KV2 tier 7. Which was my cool. That's the tier 7 KV2. I forgot what it's called. Smasher, yeah, that's Smasher.
Пробитие! Есть!
Гусеницу повредили. Без резких движений.
Nice. GG's. Let's find the other ones. Is he AFK? No, he's not AFK. Close to it though. He's just standing on the edge of the map. Nice. Amazing player.
Есть пробитие! Отличный выстрел!
So, this was our last battle with the IS. Double barrel tanks, here I come. Oh god.
Пробили! Продолжаем атаковать!
Isn't it fun fighting this? Without weak spots? Usually it would have a like a cupola or something. But no, not in this game. No cupola in this game.
Пробитие!
Nice. Double barrel tanks, here I come. Honestly, the IS was quite boring. So far, KV1 is best in line. Look at that, 2 guns. It looks kinda disabled. It looks so disabled. Was? What is this? Okay. And even though this is technically an auto reloader with the guns, it still can use adrenaline, which is quite cool. Nice camo? Yeah, this is a clan camo. This is what everyone gets. Yeah. Oh wait, I wanted to do one more thing before we actually get to it. Let me make this bigger. Nice. The legendary camo, I mean. No comment. No comment on that. I don't think it looks that good. Okay, let's go. IS-2-II. So, the way this works is you have a fourth consumable that changes the way you fire your guns. So, as far as I know, right now, I have the single shot mode. If I click this, I have both of my guns ready to fire. And there's a cooldown on the ability as well. So the first gun that's gonna shoot is the left one and then the right one. And they both reload for 16 seconds. Maybe somebody's gonna cross. And the accuracy gets better. Actually, the accuracy gets better with double salvo. Interesting. But the reload gets longer. Mm-hmm. There you go. 500. I don't know what my alpha is, but I'm guessing 300.
Получай! Пробили! Продолжаем атаковать! Есть пробитие!
Low rolled. Yes, they
Отличная
kill him.
работа!
I'm gonna load my salvo. And I'm gonna try to HE the IS-130 to death.
Наводчика попало! Разброс увеличивается!
Пробили!
Ah, not quite. That's actually
Отличный
horrible.
выстрел!
And nobody's gonna kill him. So he actually can kill me. Yeah.
Для нас бой окончен.
Not quite enough alpha there. When did they add this? Mad sub, read the pinned comment. Thank you. But recently. Like last couple of updates. Hey, we're back to 60%. Yeah, of course we lost. Seems like my team was completely fucking useless. Nice. So, I have 1800 EPM. What's the alpha? I forgot to check. The alpha is 250. 250 for a tier 8. Okay. Does it get better with the tier 9? Tier 9 gets 380. And the tier 10 gets 400. Okay. Well, that's not that amazing. The alpha is really bad. Děkuji, děkuji. Dneska jsem ho zmínil ten popisek. I don't even know what the interclip between the two guns is. Not sure if there even is any. Okay, dude, we're just gonna be fighting like stupid people. Chieftain also without a cupola. Interesting. So yeah, I have 250 alpha on tier 8. I have a massive aiming circle that gets smaller if I go on salvo. So I am encouraged to shoot salvo, basically, because the accuracy gets better. Interesting. But I also lose DPM. I'm not sure I quite understand how this is meant to be played.
Гусеницу повредили. Без резких движений.
Есть пробитие!
I probably don't understand how this is meant to be played. Not yet.
Отличный выстрел! Есть пробитие!
So far, for this tank, it seems like shooting single shots is actually really fucking bad. Let's just try it. Let's just try and see.
Да, пробили!
So I shoot 1 and I can instantly shoot 2. So it's like a crippled auto reloader. And the armor is non-existent.
Пробитие!
I would really love to kill him, but I don't want to expose myself to that tank there. Kalebanka there. Is he gonna drown?
Это все!
Not quite.
Ликвидирован!
To be honest, this feels more like a gimmick than an actual ability.
Пробитие! Пробили!
Shooting the single shot feels like extreme gimmick. So this tank only has 2 barrels, at least it feels like to me. Shooting the single shot didn't even feel worth it. Maybe Xero can chime in about how to play this, but it feels like you always want to shoot single shot. Unless you have multiple tanks that you can kill.
Начинаем бой!
I don't know, maybe I'll just have to give it more time. But for now, we're just shooting double shot every single time. We got no spots on the right. Okay, I guess suicided. There's not much I can do. I can play through here, which I think is fine. Should have 500 alpha.
Это все.
Nice.
Есть. Продолжаем атаковать. Да, пробили. Пробили.
500. With the double shot, it actually feels really good. But then again, why can't I have a heavy tank that just does this? Like 500 alpha without the need for this gimmick. Do you know what I mean? Like they could have just made a 500 alpha heavy tank. Because if my accuracy gets worse, which I guess it does, what's the point of shooting single? There might be a time where I'm like, okay, I need to finish 2 guys
Пробитие.
that are 100 HP each, which is, I guess, a good way to do that. But so far I don't really feel like there is a need to shoot single shot. Might be wrong though.
Есть пробитие. Есть. Продолжаем
Like here, for example, I'm
атаковать.
gonna go to single shot.
Нам повредить.
Or I
Уничтожили.
won't. Kappa, not needed. The DPM doesn't change if I switch after shooting. I guess it registers the the reload when you shoot actually, not when you swap back. Interesting. We're gonna play a bit, and I think I'm gonna go quite soon. And we're gonna continue with this maybe tomorrow. I'll see if I'm gonna have the energy or the brain power to do it. Yeah, 'cause they're streaming, so he can't answer my question about how to play this tank. So I guess we'll just have to figure it out on our own.
В бой.
A second on the reload is not really that much. If it was like maybe 2 or 3, then I would reconsider. The 8 degrees of gun depression is really nice.
Отличный выстрел. Пробитие. Пробили. Продолжаем атаковать.
I'm gonna go into DPM mode.
Отличная работа.
Гуслю повредили.
Есть пробитие. Получай.
сбили. Чиним.
Да, пробили.
You just panned me with HE.
Танк уничтожен.
He just panned me twice with HE. Okay. I guess Caliban is my biggest nemesis, I suppose. I guess, huh? Okay. How much armor do I have on the front? 110. 50 on the sides. Oh, 110. That kind of blows. Looking at the armor profile. But yeah, just pen me, no questions asked. Understood. Yeah, that was exactly my reaction. Like, what the fuck was that even?
В бой! Получай! Есть пробитие!
Almost.
Это мы еще легко отделались.
We almost hit there. Think I want to run out of here. Should be pushing the left, but my projector doesn't want to push the left. I don't know why though. Just seems like he's not even interested to push.
Да, пробили! Пробитие! Это все. Пробили?
I don't want to get hit by that guy. I'm just gonna run down under him and then play from there. It's gonna give me time to reload my shells.
Да, пробили? Пробили. Продолжаем атаковать.
He got the charge shot in. Are you kidding me? This might actually be a loss, depending on how my heavies play the game.
Уничтожен!
Nice.
Рикошет! Попадание!
Yikes. I should have double barreled it. Aye, boys. I think this is it. I'm slowly losing interest to play the game again. So, we're gonna keep it at this. I'm gonna go away, and I'm probably gonna see you tomorrow, okay? Join Discord if you wanna be updated.